Okay, good, done. So we are. What were we doing again? Oh yeah, tiebreakers. Tiebreakers. Okay, tiebreaker number one. All right, let me just click this screen. All right. Oh, good. Okay, that's what we're doing. Sacred versus Zergboy is what we're doing because these guys were tied at like 83 points or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's right. But only one can advance. There can be only one. And of course, for those who missed it, Mr. Elegant is not with us today. It does actually seem a little bit unfair that he gets like that amazing picture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like how about I just do this? Let's just go with this. Okay, so now that we're on even footing, and we both have good pictures of ourselves. Yes, Sacred versus Zergboy is ZVZ. Now, we already saw them play one game in qualifiers earlier today. Not today, sorry. I believe last weekend? I think it was qualifier 3. Possibly 4. Anyway, so we saw them play a best of 1 on Destination. Cosy actually got into an amazing position in that game, and then somehow, like, despite having a 15 supply advantage or something, what's his face, Sacred actually just won the Muta battle and then won the game, and Cosy was pretty mad about that. So we're now going to watch a best of 3 between them and see if anything like that happens again. Cosy hopefully has figured out what the hell happened in that game and can see what happens. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. It means one more Zerg in the round of 24, which will bring us, I believe, to 10 Zergs total. So that will be good. So let's go into game number 1, and hopefully it doesn't lag too much. Okay, going into game number 1 at the 12 o'clock position as the green Zerg, we have IWL Sacred. At the 6 o'clock position as the teal Zerg, we have Zergboy. Ooh, hopefully I don't get confused too much. Similar colors and all that. Zergboy, of course, is Cosy. That is his alternate ID. It's actually the ID I think he ladders under as well, mainly. Although I'm not sure. Anyway, so we are on Destination once again, the site of that ridiculous comeback by Sacred. I need to think of a good adjective to describe that game because it wasn't even like Sacred made some amazing backstabbing plays and did a sick comeback. He just like did an all-in attack with mutas because he had to. And Cosy somehow messed it up despite having like 2 or 3 mutas advantage and lost the game. So that was a little bit silly. But I guess we'll see what happens here. By the way, I'm still a little bit sick, guys, so you'll excuse me for my incessant throat clearing and whatnot. By the way, did I saw somebody actually gave me a good opposite of world domination earlier, and I forgot what it was. Whoa, looks like we got gas first in both players. Was it Shinrei? Did you say something like world restoration or something like that? That seems pretty cool. That's like a DBZ arc, world restoration. That's something like Goku would do, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, looks like we got the pool up now, and quite a bit later actually for which guy is this? Zergboy, Cosy. So you must have got an extra drone or 2. If I have a count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's weird. Why is this pool so much later? Wait, what? Surely he must have an extra drone. 3, 4, 9 now? Okay, he made that drone faster. Okay, now he has an extra drone. Okay, whew! Oh, I was going crazy for a second. Oh, Liberation is what Shinrei suggested. World Liberation. Yeah, that's pretty good too. That's pretty good. I like that one. Restoration, Liberation. They're pretty good. And let's go, got some speed. And Lair First from Cosy. Well, I say Lair First, but he basically got them at the same time because he had enough gas for that, so it's pretty cool. And in fact, so did Sacred. So Cosy is just a touch behind on everything, but he's got an extra drone, and since they're basically doing mirror builds, I think that favors Cosy because the slight tech advantage, the slight tech lead that Sacred's gonna have here doesn't really matter. It's kind of like negated by the travel time between the bases. So this extra drone thing that Cosy's done is pretty good. Now I don't know if they can quite tell from this overload going in what the other player did. Ooh, and look at this. Cosy using his small mineral advantage to also make another hatchery. Whereas Sacred just going straight for the Spire. Now by making this hatchery, Cosy's not allowing himself enough minerals, I think, when this lair finishes to actually make a Spire. He's going to have to wait just a second, although it's going to be quite close. Oh my god, his timing actually is almost spot on here. He's only just a few minerals short, so just a couple seconds delay before being able to make that Spire. Meanwhile, we actually have a Zergling bust attempt at this ramp. Of course, Cosy does have the best arc at the top, so he's going to defend that pretty easily here. Not really sure what Sacred was thinking there. I mean, I guess because he saw the extra hatchery, he assumed that he would have a significant enough Zergling advantage to go for the attack, but you have to remember that Cosy had the Overlord in his opponent's main anyway, so he would have seen the Zerglings move out and be able to respond defensively. So now I think Cosy's in a great position. You know, Sacred's thrown away a decent number of Zerglings. Cosy's got the extra hatchery. The Spire timings are close enough that I don't think he'll need any spores to hold off, which means that he should be... Cosy should be in pretty decent shape right here. So I guess we'll have to see. I mean, at best, Sacred can just try and get like a free Overlord. He'll probably just attack this Overlord straight away, and I'm pretty sure he will get it. So that'll be something at least. But aside from that, I'm not really sure. And it looks like now Cosy is moving out with his Zerglings. And ooh, we got a couple of sneak Zerglings hidden on the side, by the way. That's pretty cute. Although this Overlord isn't quite in position to actually see these Zerglings move out, you can see, I don't think that he even knows about it. And look at this! Cosy, with great Overlord spotting, catches these two Zerglings of Sacred, and he is going to get them. Oh, no, he's only going to get one of them. A bit of a small blunder there, but a really nice move there, preventing the backstab. Very nice awareness. Meanwhile, here, Muta's, okay, looks like the Muta's actually going to go after Cosy's Zerglings here. Cosy just going for the attack, though. He does have a significant link advantage, but this Muta's in the air, and he's got to fight up into a good arc, so I don't know how successful this is going to be. Yeah, he's just going to pull back right now, because he does have link speed. He can still run away. In the meantime, his Overlord is actually looks like going to get away, so I don't know if that was part of the reason for pressuring with those Zerglings to make sure that his Overlords did in fact stay alive. Meanwhile, he's now got his own Mutas out on the field, and you know, he's working with this extra hatchery, but now we can see Sacred getting the hatchery at his natural expansion. Now if he can defend that, he'll be in good shape, but you can see it's forcing him to use his Mutas offensively. He can't go out hunting for Overlords or any of that jazz. He does know that there's still a lot of Zerglings on the field, and he has inferior Zergling count, so he wants to stay at home to defend this hatchery. But if this hatchery gets up, he'll be in good shape because he will have that second gas. Meantime, looks like Cosy going in for the attack with the Zerglings, not really accomplishing anything here though. But we are going to have one Zergling at least go into the main base. One Zergling actually surviving at the natural with 4 HP somehow. He shouldn't get a drone here. Yeah, the Muta's going to come back, take care of that. Easy peasy. This Zergling isn't really going to do anything, obviously, picking away at the hatchery. But we do see Cosy has been mounting up his Mutalisk force here, and now he's going to fly out here. He's going to reinforce with a good number of Scourge as well, but no, never mind. He's not quite going to go yet. But he really should go before this hatchery starts mining gas, so he has a little bit of time. Okay, no, he is going now. He just decided to group up a little bit more. And gonna bring his Scourge along here. So here we go. We're gonna see a big Muta engagement. 29 supply right now against 34. Cosy with the supply lead. And oh my goodness, we could actually see both armies fly right past each other. You could just run into some Scourge here. Did they see each other? It doesn't look like it. We could just have a base race. Oh my goodness. No defense here. Both players just going for the kill. I don't know who this favors, to be honest. I mean, Sacred, though, does have more Zerglings, so you can see his Zerglings come in and do a bit of damage as Or sorry, excuse me, those are Cosy Zerglings. Cosy Zerglings going to do a damage, and oh my god, Sacred actually takes a lot of Scourge hits flying back here, which is really bad for him. Meanwhile, Cosy's Mutas have wrecked the main minerals. Only 2 drones left, it looks like, in the natural, and now we're going to be forced into an engagement here. Sacred the one pulling back, Cosy the one staying on the offensive. Cosy doing a good job microing against some Scourge here. It looks like Sacred's not even sure where the Mutas went. Okay, now he's going to come back here. He's only got 1 drone left. Oh man, and here we go. This could be the deciding fight in the game. The Scourge, for some reason, didn't actually move, but it looks like Cosy just has an overwhelming Muta advantage right now. And that is probably going to be it. GG from Sacred. Cosy takes game number 1. Alright, good stuff there, and yeah, that was really interesting. Both players going for the gas first build. Cosy, of course, getting that drone, 1 extra drone, as I said, which I think definitely contributed to his win in the end. But yeah, gas first build, I mean, it's not super rare. You know, we do see it occasionally, but it's definitely not as common as some of the other builds. So it's interesting that both players went for this opening. I can't remember what they did in their game in the qualifiers, to be honest. But it'll be interesting if there was any kind of mind game from there. So we're going to go to a quick break and then come back for game number 2.